Tired of the same old radio talk show? There is an alternative. This is Gonzo Radio.
Haha! Welcome back to the Gonzo Radio Show. How you doing? I'm Big Daddy Gonzo. We've got a lot of fun for you tonight. We have a special guest in the house. For once, I'm the youngest guy in the room for the longest time, but not that we're being ageist or anything. But do welcome our guest. It's Ms. Angela. But what's your
Bolaño.
Bolaño.
Nacca.
You got to get Nacca, not Nacca, not like knock on wood. Nacca. You got to get that right. It's Italian, and fortunately, I have a little bit of Italian training in my life, so I got it right the first time. But I want to make sure that you guys get it right. And welcome to the Gonzo Radio Show.
Thank you for having me.
You are a very brave lady.
I try.
You are brave. I'm glad that none of the other comics have gone. No, don't do the show. No. You don't want to do that. No, he's a little weird. He asks personal questions. But yeah, and he's got a frog in his throat today for some strange reason. But once again, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Since you're Italian and I'm part Italian, you're probably a cousin, so I'm going to call you my cousin Angela. And as we had discussed before, when we were sitting around, chewing the fat, if you will. Half my family comes from New York, so and you notice that occasionally my New York accent comes out a little bit, and it's a lot of fun to have you here.
Thank you.
And hopefully we get the conversation going in a coherent direction instead of just talking about the neighborhood and our families. And, oh, you think your family's weird? Let me tell you about my uncle. But we do have a lot to unpack. Okay. We've got a fabulous RUFKM, which we will get to here in a couple of minutes. I have to say some thank yous. I have to thank my buddy Donald Palmer over at the Smoke Inn Pompano. We did an awesome show yesterday. The sports desk was a riot. Anytime I get a chance to smoke cigars and do the show is always fun. But the sports desk, for those of you who don't know, you might want to go check it out. It's on the YouTube page. Real fun stuff. I like doing remote shows. I like going out and having people walk by the camera and they're stopping. They go, "What are you guys doing?" And I'm like, "Well, you see the little red light on the camera? Say hello to the nice people." "Oh, there's people." And, you find out who's in the witness protection program. You're like, "I don't think. Hey, get that out of here! Hey!" It's like, what are you running from the law? What? So that's why you put the little disclaimer thing on the door that when they come there, and go, "Hey, when you enter the building, you consent to be on camera." But it was fun. It was a lot of fun because have you ever been to like a cigar shop down here?
Yeah, not down up in Jupiter. I did a show there it was Sunset Cigar.
Oh, Sunset Cigar.
Yeah, up there. What was his name? He used to run a show up there, a little open mic. It was great.
Well, one of the 15 guys that runs a room in South Florida. Okay, no problem. That narrows it down a little bit. But
he doesn't do it anymore.
Right. Well, they do Jokes and Smokes up at the West Palm Smoke Inn. They do Jokes and Smokes, I believe. Even I forget who's got that room, but yeah, and supposedly it's a fun time. It's a good time, and it's killing me. I mean, I know I've got a passable 5 minutes. Yeah. And if you put me up there with a cigar in my hand and smoking, then I'm going to tell some stories, and then people are going to be flashing the light at me like, "No, really, dude, you've been up there for 20 minutes.
You got to get up."
But that room would be my people, though.
Yeah.
That would be my people. They would be like, yeah. But unfortunately, they do it on Thursday nights, and I have like a regular job too. Yeah. So, like everybody else, got a regular job and a side hustle, and this is my side hustle. So let's get to you.
Okay.
A disciple of Richie Leese and Comic Cure.
Yes.
Yes. And you started doing this stand-up comedy thing when?
About 7 years ago.
7 years.
Yeah.
7
years.
I
took a class at Improv with Will Watkins. I don't know if you know Will Watkins.
The name rings familiar.
Yeah,
I have so many names bouncing around in my head.
And I took a class with him, and then the first night I put my foot on stage, I go, this is where I need to be.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Absolutely.
It really is. I mean, for somebody like me, people call me an attention whore all the time. Like, oh, you just love attention. And I will take over a room. I mean, I'll do 2 minutes of shtick. If I've got 5 people paying attention, I'll do 2 minutes of shtick.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell a funny story. I'll tell something off color. But
I've always been. I was class wit in high school. Always funny. Getting you to laugh is one thing, but getting a whole room full of people to laugh is a different story.
Yeah, definitely.
So
definitely. I mean, believe me, it's difficult.
Yeah,
it is, because I trained with. I went to the Mike Panzica classes.
Yeah, which
get yourself some class. Well, he did, and I did that basically to help with the writing of this show in the iteration that it was before, which was it was going to be a talk show, a talk show type of a deal, but it helped my writing.
Right.
But I got a little taste of the stage, and I liked it. I mean, I had been on as an MC. They always ask me to host things because I'm big and I'm loud and I'm organized and I keep the stage moving. And so when you MC, when you're introducing like bands or whatever, you come out, hey, how you doing? You tell a couple of ha-has, a couple of one-liners. All right, well, let's get down to the real entertainment. Here's Liquid Lunch, and here comes Liquid Lunch, and they do their deal. And that's always been a lot of fun. I've never been afraid of a crowd, ever. Yeah. Ever. As you stand up there, bomb, kill, whatever.
Yeah.
But I saw you at the Carmela Coffee Company.
Yeah.
And I immediately was like, I was like, her. I got to have her on the show.
Thanks.
Because I did. I got to have you on the show. So a lot of your material contains your husband.
Yeah, it's my life.
Your life. Your life. It's a funny life. It is. It's life is funny. Are you kidding? So
been married to the man forever.
Oh, yeah.
40 years next week.
Well, you look at Phyllis Diller, okay? I mean, when everybody talks about older female comics, especially breaking late in life,
right?
They talk about Phyllis Diller. She didn't become a comic until she was like 50, 51. And she talked about Fang all the time, her husband Fang. And I get the feeling that Fang wasn't quite as funny as she was making him out to be, But Fang was a good a good foil. It was a great foil for.
He's my good straight man. He's my straight man.
Yeah, he is your straight man. He really is. I mean, I've got one of your I've got some of your material coming up leading into the break or coming out of this segment, and you talk about how. Things are really familiar between you and the husband, and he really, when you're dealing with a third person or a third party, he really comes through and goes, "You know who you're dealing with?"
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's great to have. So you started 7 years ago, and I'm gonna ask the ultimate impolite question. And you're how old now?
I'm gonna be 65 next month.
65, and you had no signs of retiring.
No.
Yeah, me too.
No,
me too. I mean, I've gotten right into that mid 50s right now, and everybody's like, "When are you going to slow down?" I'm like, "When am I going to die?"
No, I mean, I live in a 55 and older community, and I see these people who just stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, they also, they also have got their their secret IRA and everything, and they've got the money in the bank, and they really don't need to work or feel the need to work. But not me, not people like me and you. Oh God, it's like my funeral is going to be the day after a work day.
I'll call in.
I plan on being late. Ask any of my
Just
friends.
a tad.
Gonzo's always stylishly late. So God bless you. That's awesome. Now, you were the runner-up for Florida's Funniest in 2017?
Florida's Funniest Females.
Funniest Females.
And I was runner-up in 2017 for Ultimate Miami.
Ultimate Miami. Which Nadim Awad has won fourth place twice.
He's amazing.
I love Nadim.
Yes,
I'm going to have him back.
There's a few men in comedy that I just love. I call them the golden retrievers of comedy. Yeah. They're kind. There's no reason to be a...
Yeah, Nadim can't be beat. He can't be beat. He's the sweetest guy. He really is. And he's literally... I would call him one of the top 5 funniest guys on the East Coast.
He's a riot.
East Coast, I would call him.
Not too many comics make me laugh, belly laugh.
Yeah,
he's one of them.
Hard.
Yeah.
And he's got that savage timing where he'll hit you with a punchline and he'll let you laugh for 3 seconds and then he's got a follow up and then you're dying. Yeah. And then he'll wait 5 seconds for you to finish dying and then he'll pop you with another one. He'll hit you with another punchline. And he's really good like that. But your material, it kills me because we all know people like your husband, people like the people that you relate to in your material.
Exactly.
And who is your besides your husband? Who's your favorite subject?
My job, my work, where I was an OR nurse for a while, so I got a ton of material from that.
Right. The previous or current career.
I'm double degreed. I have a degree in accounting and a degree in nursing, so I do accounting because it's just more freeing. I want to
work from home.
Exactly.
Because you can't bring nursing home.
No. Oh, hold that thought. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And so but accounting is dull. But the nursing thing, I got a lot of stuff from that. And menopause, my life. I mean, I'm
waiting for menopause too. When's that going to happen?
It should be coming in.
Yeah, I'm 54. I mean, I got the gray streak right now, though. I do.
I would just like to be cool one day.
Well, and you live in South Florida.
I know. It's not good. It's not good.
You don't come to South Florida for cool.
I'm ready to combust.
Right? So, okay. So you're a transplant from New York.
Connecticut.
Yeah,
close enough.
New Haven. Civilized New York. the civilized part of New York. Out in Connecticut. Yeah. Okay. And now, when did you transplant down here?
19 years. I've been down
19
here.
years?
Yeah, I've been down 19. My
you
husband
should be acclimated.
I am. I love it here. I could never go back up north.
Yeah.
I only go because my son lives up there, so I go visit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as a guy that likes to travel, I've been to cold weather areas. Still never seen snow. Mm-hmm. And from what I tell you, and people, you'll probably tell me, it's not that much fun after about the first hour.
No, I love it Christmas morning. I like to wake up to a white Christmas and then go away. Then go away.
And then the next day, it's 58 degrees and it's wet. Yeah. That's okay. I can deal with
dirty.
Wet.
You forget how dirty it gets.
Yeah.
Muddy.
That's one of the first things that they tell me, too. Yeah. They're like, nah, you're not missing much. And let me tell you, it's filthy. It's nasty. It's dirty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ew, you're just taking all the fun out of snow away.
It's not fun. And you're cold.
So I'll pass because the coldest I've ever been was 17 degrees. In Connecticut, no less.
Yeah.
I used to date a girl from Connecticut. So I took her up to her family. Don't get me started about this girl. But I took her up to see her family. They live just outside of New Haven. The burbs of New Haven, Rocky Hill.
Rocky Hill. Oh, well, I'm from New Haven. That's about a half an hour.
Yeah, it's
near Hartford. It's the burbs of Hartford.
Yeah, it's the burbs, exactly. Yeah. And we went up there in like late October.
Yeah.
It was like October 20th. And I'm thinking October, Northeast, it's going to be cool. Nights in the mid-30s, 40s, whatever. And I'm on the phone. I'm just like watching the weather as we're driving up there. We drove up there. Take a nice couples ride. Mm-hmm. And we get up there, and the night we get up there, we get a lake effect blow. Mm-hmm. Not snow. They said it was going to be snow flurries. I didn't see any snow flurries, but they were like, "Oh, it's going to be down in the teens." And I did a double take on the TV. I was like, "Teens?
What does that mean?"
The Weather Channel forecast said 35 at night. What is wrong with you? Yeah, 17 degrees. I wake up to, and I can tell you for a fact, I'm a Florida guy, and I don't do 17 degrees.
Yeah.
I don't. 17 degrees will make you run.
Yeah.
It's
cold.
Serious cold.
I remember one Christmas all dialed up, long johns underneath, because it was like 5.
Oh. and God bless these people, because the night that we got there, and it was probably in the mid-20s and breezy, and how Northeast weather gets, and not at all dry cold. It was a damp cold.
Yeah.
But And I had jackets, and I had sweatshirts, and I
Goes
I
right
had
through
a
you.
hat,
Goes right
and
through you.
Wrong Florida boy. You brought the wrong crap. Okay? So they wanted to go see the little sister play a soccer game. So I'm like, oh, I came all the way to Connecticut for a girls' high school soccer game in frigid weather. So I'm sitting up there in the bleachers with all of them, and and thank God her mother was like, I'm gonna bring an extra blanket just for Gonzo. I'm gonna bring this. By the end of the first half, I had blanket, I had a scarf, I had my hat pulled down, and all you could see was my eyes.
Did you have mittens?
No, but I had my hands hidden like a magic trick. My hands were not coming out. No. So it was a serious cold. So welcome 19 years ago.
Yeah.
So you were here in time for hurricanes.
Yeah. Wilma was a big one. I was in Boca at the time.
How'd you like that?
Well, I said to my husband, if a 3 or 4 comes through, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. I'm not staying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm a Floridian. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Not
if you
staying.
have a house that you can button it up and you're like, oh, I'll be safe in here. Not a Category 4.
No.
That's
I'm going.
130 miles per hour. The wind is blowing.
And I thought I was badass because in Connecticut we got hurricanes.
Nor'easters.
Yeah, but they were nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's a different animal, definitely. Well, I'm glad you made it through and stayed.
Yeah, I did. Didn't scare. I'm like the forager.
Okay.
My cul-de-sac was perfect in Boca. The men's were the foragers. We were the nesters.
Right. Right. But you would go out and get
I
stuff.
gained 15 pounds.
Yeah. Oh.
We were eating all week.
Oh, it was awesome for my neighborhood because once again I had my girlfriend from Connecticut at the time who was living with me, and one of our neighbors broke out a grill.
Yeah.
And he's like, my freezer's still got meat in it. I'm going to just start grilling.
Just eating. Just start eating.
We got fat.
Yeah.
We're eating churrasco steak and we're eating chicken cutlets and and just the whole neighborhood smells it because I have Brazilian neighbors next door. They're getting rid of all their meat. They're cooking up all their meat, and the electricity was out for 9 days.
Yeah.
So I learned the power of the cold shower. Not good. It's shrinkage. Just things shrink. I got shorter. I mean, I got like 2 inches shorter. It was shrinkage, and. But yeah, you gain weight.
Yeah, we had theme nights. We had Italian night. We had Mexican night. Because we were in the cul-de-sac, so everybody brought their gas grills out, and we were just cooking. And then we had a generator. My neighbor was so funny because I was stuffing towels in the window because we had water coming into the. So I said I got to wash these towels. So with the generator, I was able to run my washing machine.
Oh,
so I made a clothesline with bungee cords. And my neighbor goes, only you, the guinea, would figure out how to make a clothesline. I go, and aren't you over here hanging your sheets out?
Yeah. Tell me
be
about
quiet.
Yeah, you see the old pictures of Hell's Kitchen with the lines across all the way with all those. Yeah, well, guess what? Yes, the Italians are resourceful people. Simple as that. We are resourceful people. I was lucky because the club I was working at the time, they had a big generator. Kitchen was open.
Perfect.
We got ice. Yeah. I brought take home back. I brought big styrofoam containers. Like, we had cans of ravioli, which I think we ate like 1 can of ravioli. Which, by the way, I have something that's called the magic can of ravioli that's been protecting South Florida for the last 9 years. It's been very effective. All these storms that you see that come barreling right towards South Florida, I break out the can of magic ravioli. I shake it at the coast, and it turns and goes away.
Because the last 2 years, it's been torture. This last one, oh my God, a week it took, and we didn't get nothing. Not that I was hoping we'd get it. You wish that it didn't hit us, but you don't want it to go to anybody else either. But
do you love the panic?
Well, I like the whole. It's like almost like up north when a snowstorm's coming. I like that whole getting ready, and waiting for it to come, and all the families together.
Yeah, but no, these people freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
I mean, they really freak out.
I'm good as long as I got my water and my batteries. I'm a happy woman.
Right. Well, now here's a really, and it was something that's been brought up the last few hurricanes, is that you got these people that are buying, 35 gallons of water. They're running through Publix with a shopping cart with mounds of gallon jugs of water, and these are the same people that drink like a 2-liter bottle of soda every day.
Yeah.
It's like suddenly you
want water? Yeah.
It's like,
why?
Now you're going to have water jugs for 2 years because that's when the next hurricane is going to sneak up on us.
Yeah.
And then you're going to look at your water jugs and you go, oh, they're expired. I got to go buy 25 more.
And I don't even go to the store anymore. I do everything on Amazon. If I know something's coming, just order it.
Oh, let me tell you, that's the genius.
Mm-hmm.
I work for a pretty smart cookie, the general manager of my club. He's a pretty smart cookie. So 2 days before the hurricane, and I'm walking in the office, and I see these stacks of Amazon boxes. And it says water on it. I'm like, you ordered water from Amazon? Yeah, we ordered everything from Amazon. Yeah. We're ready to go. We're ready for war. I'm like, I'm never going to Publix again for a hurricane.
I know. I got my battery-operated fan.
Yeah.
Got my water.
And those are a godsend.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got generators. I got a small generator and a big generator. And I've got a big-ass fan that can blow 20 miles an hour through the house.
Yeah.
So if we get a situation like that, I mean, we've had the AC go out here, and I opened the front door, I plugged the fan in, blew all the hot air out of the house.
We just have a window air conditioner for our bedroom because I said if I could do anything, so I could sleep. So with the generator, he can run the air just to cool off the room.
Awesome.
Just to cool off the room.
Sure. Yeah, I've got. You can't see, but right over here off to the side because the studio in the summertime gets a little hot. And yes, we're loving the change in time because it would normally be a little warmer in here. Yeah. And it's very nice in here.
Yeah, no, it's very comfortable.
And this air conditioner is definitely there for a hurricane.
For a woman who's always on the 9th ring of hell, I'm very comfortable.
Attack of the hormones. or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
But no, that's well. I'm glad you survived the hurricanes and you stayed. So let's get. I have a segment that I do every week called "Are You Fucking Kidding Me?" Okay, and it's usually an outrageous news story of some sort. And for the longest time, of course, we focused on politics a little bit, and because we used to tear El Presidente up on this show, and it got to the point where there was people are talking about Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah. I have Trump fatigue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have Trump fatigue because as a comic, he's low-hanging fruit. He's gonna drop something on you every day. Yeah. That you can just go, are you serious? This guy, you can't be serious. And being from Connecticut, I know you know all about him. Which and you're like, and it's okay. You don't have to do an editorial on him. We're not gonna take it to him. Because the show isn't about him. Okay. But we are going to I'm gonna drop the intro here for RUFKM.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding
RUFKM? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I got a good one for you. Now, I'm a Florida guy. I wouldn't necessarily call myself Florida man. But I am a Florida guy. And there's a guy, and being a Florida guy, as a kid, I did a lot of hunting, a lot of fishing, a lot more fishing than hunting. Did a lot of hunting with my dad. My dad was a real outdoorsman. And the thing that got me to lose my appetite for hunting was the first time I got to participate in field dressing a deer. Okay. They hang them upside down. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Not good.
Ugh, disgusting. And I always thought to myself, speaking of a situation like a hurricane where there's no electricity and civilization breaks down, and what are you going to do? How are you going to survive? And I tell people, I'll survive. I have those skills. I remember what to do. I know what to do if I know how to catch an animal and skin it and dress it and whatever. But I don't need to hunt or fish because Publix is like 4 blocks away.
That's right.
Why? Why do I need to hunt or fish? Now I've sport fished. I've done a lot more fishing than hunting. So you're gonna find a lot of fish bones around my house. Gonna be a lot of fish carcasses, a lot of cats wandering around.
Nothing like the fish from deep sea fishing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Deep sea fishing.
So good.
Have you been fishing down in the Keys?
My husband has, and it's amazing.
You gotta go down to the Keys. You got to go down to the Keys. You never been to the Keys?
Yeah. He used to run the 7 Mile Bridge race, so we'd be down there all...
Oh, I didn't know who I was dealing with.
I tell you, he was in 5th in his class. The old men class, but it was...
That's fine. It was a big class, though, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because the old dudes, once they get over 50, those older guys, those middle-aged and older dudes, take that fishing shit real serious, like. So yeah, definitely. But we have a hunting story, and it comes to us out of Arkansas, of all places, because in a shocking twist of fate, an experienced Arkansas hunter was attacked by a deer he had just shot in the woods, and this was last Tuesday evening. And the hunter later died after suffering puncture wounds from the deer's antlers. And I'm popping off a deer picture right now because I searched the internet for the badass deer picture. And they had a deer that's like, yeah, go ahead, shoot. See how it works out for you. Yeah, especially in Arkansas. Now, I mean, listen, it's easy to make fun of people from Arkansas. Have you ever met anybody from Arkansas?
No.
That's extra south. that's Ozark Mountains, hillbillies.
Yeah.
I got the other half of my family is from Kentucky.
Okay.
Okay. And we're talking moonshine coal miners, Yeehaw, Wahoo, Kentucky. And great place, great people, awesome. But once you get out to Arkansas, so it doesn't surprise me that this came out of Arkansas. Officials said that 66-year-old Thomas Alexander, 66, he's 66.
Should have known better.
Out in Yellville, Arkansas. Yellville. What are we going to name this town?
Yellville.
Yellville is right. Oh, my God. So last Tuesday, he shot a buck while using a muzzle loader. Muzzle loader being one of those old-timey, yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, with the thing where you put it in, you pour the black powder in there and everything. I shot one of those. Yeah. And it knock you on your ass.
I'm gonna say,
I don't know how they fought wars with those things, but it's just like
they were all dead after they shot it. Yeah.
And it's like, and you're still going, ow, my shoulder hurts from that. Ow. So he was using a muzzle loader, and as he approached the animal, believing it was dead, it attacked him. Yeah, you imagine sneaking up on a deer. Oh, it's a big one, too. Yeah, he went over the buck, it got up and attacked him. This was the commissioner of chief of communications for the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. I'm going to say his name. Oh, Keith Stevens. I was going to go with Cletus. Now, the guy was able to call his wife, and emergency responders planned to airlift him out of the woods. But he stopped breathing before he could get in the helicopter. That deer got him good. And he was taken by ambulance instead. He was pronounced dead later at Baxter Regional Medical Center in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Official cause of death has not been released, but I think we know. Yeah. I think so. I love the statement. We're not sure he died from the deer. I'm just paraphrasing in the accent. It could have been other medical issues. It's my understanding there's not going to be an autopsy. The hospital did note that he had several puncture wounds. Yeah, probably one like through
right to
a
the
lung,
heart, through the heart,
maybe in the heart area. But Stevens did say that the situation is very rare. A similar attack by a wounded deer occurred in South Arkansas in 2016, but the hunter in that case survived. You figure maybe they would learn. But Arkansas Game and Fish Commission sent out 2 canines to try to find the deer, and it was unclear whether the deer survived. I'm going to say the deer survived.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the deer survived, and the deer was a hero. There's like
absolutely.
There's a deer party going on.
He's
getting
fooled
deer
him.
beers. He's the man. That deer is not going to have to buy deer beer ever again. You got one for us. Yeah, it was a rough day of weird news. I had to go really weird. I had to go back for the hunting and fishing stuff. All right. Well, that's your RUFKM for the week.
Okay.
And I think it was quite weird enough. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I did.
And you've been hunting before.
Oh yeah. Do I
You're
look
from
like
Connecticut.
Yeah. But I would get coffee ready for you when you got back.
Right, but being from Connecticut, you had a lot of neighbors.
My neighbors did. He used to have a deer hanging off his front porch. I said, my son, you going for anatomy classes today? Go.
Go check that out. You had a little veterinary class.
Yeah, my neighbors used to say, come on, let's go walking in the woods, because it was our lots were was a pheasant farm at one time. So people used to pheasant hunt.
So you had to wear a lot of bright orange.
Yeah. So I said, you know
so you
what?
don't get shot.
I'll have coffee ready when you folks get back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like hunting. Yeah, that's all you.
Not me.
Did they want you to like clean the birds when you got
Yeah.
back?
No.
And you were like,
No.
I made coffee.
Coffee and.
I did my part.
Yeah.
I did. What do you want me to cook it too? What are you crazy? No. And let me tell you that deer hanging off the front porch thing. It's not just a Connecticut thing. It's also a Georgia thing. It's also a North Florida thing.
Well, Connecticut used to have mercy kills for deer because the population was so great.
Yeah.
They'd have mercy, and I said, "Oh God, he'd be in his heaven." My neighbor.
On mercy kill days, he'd have like a whole row of dead deer.
We're not going down there today.
Yeah. It's just too nasty. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and I'm going to subject you to the 7 deadly questions.
Okay.
And hopefully you're ready.
I am ready.
Are you ready?
I am
Did
ready.
you do the special
I
exercises?
did my homework.
Did your homework?
I did my homework.
Homework. Oh, I love the smart ones. All right. We'll be back with Angela Nacca, not Nacca, right after this.
I had back surgery in January. And when I was in the hospital, all the nurses, all they worried about was if I passed gas. Well, very loudly, he goes out to the nurses' station and he says, "Do you know you're dealing with a pro?" Well, thank you. I don't think the people on the street heard you, but thank you. Then when we got home, in order for me to take a shower, he had to wrap me in saran wrap to keep my back dry. And he's looking at me all slyly. And I said, "I know, 38 years ago, this would have been a goddamn fantasy." He would have been 50 Shades of Grey in this shit right here. Right now, I just want to shower. Don't touch anything. Now, when I did want to fool around, I said, "Come on, let's fool around." He goes, "Oh, no. I'm afraid I might hurt you and hurt your back." I'm like, "Don't flatter yourself." We had a huge fight the other night. First time in 38 years, I had to crawl on my hands and knees to him and say, "Get out from underneath the bed, you goddamn coward!" One day I went to work and I had a huge bruise on my arm. My coworker said, "Is your husband abusing you?" And I go, "Have you seen him?" I can take him, okay? Odds are on me. He knows cheating on me is a deal breaker. I said, "Do not embarrass me with an ugly ass woman, okay? Show some respect." And he knows I'll cut a bitch and run him over repeatedly if he does. And I'm Italian. Any Italian girls in the house? Yeah. You can't mess around with us. Did you ever notice on those missing we never go missing. We're in the witness protection program, but we're not missing. People always say to me, "Oh, you don't look Italian, you look Jewish." What does that mean? What does that mean? Is my mustache not dark enough for you? I'm really a Gina, okay? That's it. So we lived a lot of places, too. We lived out in Colorado for a while. Have you ever lived out there? Okay. Let me explain that one to you. As we're driving cross country, let me explain Kansas to you. Corn, dirt. Corn, dirt.
Yeah.
Corn, porn shop. Now I know why Dorothy wanted to get the hell out of there. Then when we get there, people were rock climbing. And my husband goes, "Would you like to try that?" I go, "Sure, if there's Neiman Marcus at the top of that mountain. You're having a really good sale." I'm a city girl. I want to be buried in a parking lot, preferably near Saks. And my idea of a nature walk is a mall with a tree in it.
Gonzo Radio.
we're back. Welcome back to the Gonzo Radio Show. We are now upon one of my favorite times of the show, where I get to ask my guest the 7 deadly questions. Now, I have given you a little forewarning, because I want you to have a good idea of what your answer is going to be.
Okay.
Some people like to take them cold, but I like a little preparedness, because sometimes you get a lot of can I have only one? You know, you get some people that are like, I want 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll coherently get through this, and we'll be done by 9 o'clock. Okay, so here we go. Question 1.
Okay.
Lust. Okay. Anybody, man, woman, fictitious character, historical character, live, dead, who is it with the ultimate hall pass would you love to have sex with?
Idris Elba.
Oh. He is, yes.
Well, I think men genuflect in front of him.
Yeah, I am a to the bone heterosexual male, but
I would do him.
A kiss. He's sexy.
He is.
He is. He's just.
Because I worked in the OR in urology, it is true what they say about black men.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Use 2 hands. Okay. Here we go with the. I love it. Use 2 hands. I do. Here we go with number 2, gluttony. Okay. Your favorite pig out food. What is it that you could just sit there and just jam in your face watching TV or even
Ice
doing
cream.
nothing? Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah, that's good
Big
stuff.
time.
What's your favorite flavor?
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan. I'm a little bit of a butter pecan nut.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got the best butter pecan?
In
What
Connecticut. Well, Briars.
Briars?
I like Briars.
Briars straight out of Connecticut? Yeah.
Well, no, there's a ton of creameries up in Connecticut. Like
Yeah,
in
oh, yeah.
UConn, the college has their own creamery.
Right.
And they make good butter pecan.
Oh.
Really good. Because I was going to open an ice cream shop years ago.
Oh, nice. I like Edie's. I like Edie's. I don't eat ice cream as much as I used to, because I used to fill this shirt out a little better. I'm a little bit lighter than I used to be. And one of the reasons why is because, I didn't have like the weekly pint of ice cream.
Yeah.
But Edie's butter pecan is
Have you ever tried mochi, though?
mochi.
It's Japanese, and it's rice, a flavored rice with like strawberry or mango. It's little balls.
Where can I get this?
At Publix. It's called My Mo.
My Mo.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye. Gotta go.
The radio show. Okay. And now I got to try it. Okay. Let's move on to number 3, greed. Okay. Everybody's got to have money. Everybody likes to save money. Well, most people like to save money. They like to hold on to their money. But what is that thing that you have to collect, that you have to have, that you have to hoard?
That I can hoard? Well, jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yeah, I'm a big
Of
jewelry
course.
whore.
You're Italian.
I'm good for I'm
Now,
always down for a good diamond.
You have angel wings around your neck.
From my mom and dad.
Right, and that's silver?
Silver with diamonds.
Silver, okay, right on. You're down with the diamonds, of course.
Yeah.
They're a girl's best friend.
Yeah.
You are so Italian.
Yeah.
At least you don't have like the horn around the neck. Or anything
Oh, I do.
Like that with
I
the
used to pin
gold.
that to my bra.
Oh, okay.
The fingers and the horn.
Oh, right on. Okay, it's not stereotypical at all.
Got to protect
right.
yourself.
I love it, and we're moving right along here too. We're bam, bam, bam. I love getting the straight answers. Okay, moving on to the number 4, sloth. What do you like to get out of doing?
Work.
Just work. Work. Now wait, with you that has several connotations, because you have nursing and you have
accounting,
and comedy.
My day job. I guess I would have to say
job.
my day job. My comedy is still so much fun for me.
Number crunching.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, well, yeah, me too. That's why I have an accountant. It's like, listen, I'll make it and I'll keep it all in one spot and I'll keep it all from flying away.
Well, they said I read an article that 10 years from now, bookkeepers, accountants will be obsolete. Bull crap. Nobody wants to do that job.
No.
Nobody. I could walk into 10 places and
I
say,
don't trust Quicken.
No. No.
Because it relies on me to be organized, to at least put the stuff in the Quicken.
Exactly.
And even that, I've tried that one time, and that was what inspired me to get a CPA.
Yeah.
So
I've walked into places people haven't kept their books for a year. Yeah.
I'm lazy, and I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a good sloth. I like that. Number 5, wrath. Who would you love to just punch in the face?
Can I swear a little bit?
You can swear a lot. You
Okay.
fucking swear all over the place.
People who won't shut the fuck up.
Oh, I feel attacked.
I just shut the fuck. Especially if I'm having a conversation with somebody and you can't get a word in edgeways. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I've learned to shut up and listen. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but there's people that don't.
Oh, trust me. I have several friends like that.
Yeah, or they think they know everything, so they don't shut up. And you got to tell them, shut the fuck up.
Those friends you tend to text message.
Yeah.
You text message them.
Yeah,
because if you call them or they call you, I have friends, I see them call on the caller ID. I'm like,
oh, it's exhausting already.
do I want to sit here and listen to them jibber jabber for 15 minutes? I'm going to let it go to voicemail, and then I'm going to text them back. I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah.
What's going on? Everything okay?
Yeah.
And then you get 15 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier to read it than listen to it. So I totally feel you there.
Exactly.
Okay, so you are just moving too fast through this.
I'm sorry.
Organized.
I'm sorry. There's the accountant in me.
That's the accountant efficiency. The numbers have to match.
That's right.
Okay, well we're already up to number 6. Envy. Think life swap. Think, who would you want to be, trade places with, or live their life for a day, an hour, a week, permanently? Who is it that you envy?
I guess it would have to be. There's 2 people, Audrey Hepburn and Sophia Loren. I'd love to be that beautiful for one moment. Just see how it feels to walk into a room and have every man drop dead.
Yeah, because those are 2 all-time classics.
Be that cool and that beautiful. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I would love to.
Here's how enduring that beauty is. Okay, first of all, no plastic surgery.
No.
Nothing. No plumped lips. No eyes done in their 20s. No ass injections. None of that. Okay, and second of all, they're still used in ads and promotions. Absolutely. As beauty. I mean, I can't tell you how many Audrey Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn video clips that are being used for banks, for makeup, for everything. Yeah. And Sophia Loren. Oh my God. Yeah. I've had a crush on her since I'm a child. Yeah. That was like one of my first crushes. Yeah. She's 81 and she's breathtaking.
Yeah, she's still beautiful.
Yeah, so we should both look so good. Oh, you're gorgeous. Stop it.
Okay, I'll take that.
There you go. Take it. Hey, let me tell you what. They like to say they like to use black don't crack. Yeah. But I don't know a lot of Italian women that ever look old.
Yeah.
Never.
I got good genes.
Yeah.
My mom was.
God
still
bless.
Pretty.
Hey, they never. I don't care if she's 80. The hair is done. The face is right. Everything is set. I mean, there may not be a bunch of makeup or anything, but they're put together. And it's.
I got a job once because my shoes, my pocketbook, and my belt matched.
Yeah. Like it's supposed to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So that was a good envy, though. I love Audrey Hepburn. Oh my God.
Funny Face, my favorite movie.
Oh my God, very nice. Okay, and finally, Pride. Now, being 64 and having had a full life, 2 careers, a side career which is chugging right along at 7 years. What is it that you're most proud of?
Well, 2 things. My son. He's a good human being. And I like hanging with him. It's funny when your kids get to be in their 30s, they're actually a lot of fun to hang with.
Because you can talk to him about adult things.
Yeah. And he's so cute. Like, if I go up there alone, he'll pay for everything for me.
Right.
If my husband comes, he goes, Dad could pay.
Yeah.
Dad could pay.
It's your wife. You pay.
And my 40 years being married, but although he does fall in the category of the people like to punch in the face every once in a while. But my 40-year marriage.
Let me tell you what, I've seen so many marriages just disintegrate after 4 years.
Yeah.
So 40 is.
Yeah, and
bravo.
it's good. I think we always say the beginning of our marriage, he traveled a lot, and that's what I think. That's why, because we never saw each other, so it worked out real well.
Makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah. And now that he's around all the time, not so much. No.
And that's why you started doing comedy.
Yeah, I had to get out.
You had to go do something.
Now he's going to retire, and I said, "You better find a hobby. I'm busy."
I'm busy. I'm doing things. I got a thing right now. I gotta go.
Yeah. He's really good though. He comes with me to every gig. He's a riot. And he's so left.
I've met him. He is a riot. I'm like, so you are definitely the subject matter that won every joke, every bit that involved him, killed, destroyed. Yeah. I mean, your whole set kills, but the husband stuff, of course, and everybody can relate in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah, because sometimes he'll just open his mouth and I'll go, "Oh no, you didn't just say that."
And wait 1 second, I gotta go write.
I gotta write it down.
I gotta go write that shit down. Where's my pad? My pad's around here somewhere. Say it again. Say with a stupid look on your face too. Yeah, they definitely. And you can say things to your husband or your wife that you could never say to anybody else. No. Like you turn and you look at her or look at him, and you're like, "What are you, stupid?" No, nobody's around. You're not going to disrespect your husband or wife in front of people like that. But you can turn around and go, "Would you hit your head? What's wrong with you?"
Well, one time I was writing a joke and he says, "Well, call me an asshole. You can call me an asshole. It's okay."
Oh, okay.
I said, "Well, I wouldn't do that." He goes, "I know not in public, but you do call me an asshole."
Why didn't you use the names that you call me in the bit? I was expecting you to call me a douchebag, a lazy asshole. Don't dumb it down for me. Yeah, he's a good guy though. He had a really good sense of humor. He's really sweet.
He's a nice guy.
Wow, you zipped right through that. You blasted right through that.
Thanks.
And I have to say that was pretty concise. That was, it was like 15 minutes of usually when we do the 7 deadly questions, it's a half-hour shit show of blah 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 blah. But I like it. Concise. It was beautiful. It was wonderful, and we can have you overdone and out and release you back into the wild before 9 o'clock.
All right.
Before we go though, here is now your opportunity for shameless self-promotion.
Okay.
You have shows coming up.
I do have shows coming up. Like I said, I told you, I don't know if we were on the air when I said I'm directing a play right now. So I've kind of stepped back because it's very time-consuming. Rehearsal is like 4 or 5 times a week. And just getting everything
with all those stars.
I know that are not stars, and getting everything lined up. Getting the little sound guy, the light guy. So I backed away. But come December, I'm on a couple of shows with Fazil Malik. I'm down in I Wish You Were Here, Irish Pub,
right?
Spill the Beans. Cafe Comedy. I forget the last one. It's down in Fort Lauderdale. Then Christmas, I'm going up to see my son.
Got to take a break on Christmas. Are you kidding? You're Italian, for crying out loud.
And then January, I'm working a lot with Ben and Richie.
Oh yeah.
So I'm busy.
Okay. Well, good. And make sure you go out and you see Angela every chance you get, because the material, and not only is the material funny and relatable, but from what I understand, you mix your sets up. You don't do the same set twice, which is refreshing, which is awesome, because I've seen everybody's 3, 5, and 10-minute sets in South Florida just about. So that's when I go to a show now, I check the lineup and I go, who haven't I seen?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see this then. But but we got a lot of great comics in South Florida, and the scene's really blowing up. And I'm really glad you came on the show.
Thank you for having me. I had such a good time. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad it was a good time. I'm glad. See, chicks dig me. They come on the show and they have a good time. Sarah Cutler will be back on shortly too. She's a little riot herself. Well, let me go ahead. Well, wait. We have to do social media promotion.
Okay.
Okay, where can we find you on social media?
On Facebook, I'm at Angela Bolaño Nacca.
Nacca.
Yeah. And on, oh God, I'm so bad at this stuff. Twitter, it's hashtag Nacca Angela.
At Nacca Angela?
Yeah.
Hashtag is an at. And, well, you're also on Instagram at at Nacca Angela.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know because I tagged you today.
Yeah.
Yes, because we are social media driven.
Yeah.
Okay, well, make sure you go check her out on all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you can see us, the Gonzo Radio Show, on Facebook. Just type in Gonzo Radio Show. Bam, bam, bam. You're going to see the group. You're going to see the group. You're going to see the fan page. You can also get Richard Gonzo Saligny, but don't you dare call me Richard. Eva, use my New York accent.
Never.
Don't you ever call me Richard. Mm-hmm. And then only my mom calls me Richie. Mm-hmm. And of course, the ats at Gonzo Radio Podcast on the Instagram, at Gonzo Radio Show on the Twitters. I tweet a lot lately. I'm really getting into it. Mm-hmm. Really getting into it. I dropped some gems.
I have to go hang out with my son. I gave birth to my IT department.
There you go. I should have had a kid. I really should have. I could really use one right now. Right here.
Sometimes I just go, don't tell me how you fix it. Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah, just don't explain.
Don't
just
explain.
Just do it.
I don't want to know. Just do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, we'll be back again next week, next Monday night, 8 p.m. sharp. Once again, Angela, thank you so very much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And thank all of you for tuning in once again. No, I didn't go jump in the chat room because we were too busy chatting here. So hopefully you guys aren't on the chat room talking a crazy load of shit about me. They probably are.
Probably a load of shit about me.
Yeah. Well, good. Let them.
Go ahead.
I'm sure Richie's on there going, how come nobody's paying attention to me? Love you, Rich. Richie Lease. He's the man. All right. We'll see you guys next week, 8 o'clock sharp here on the Gonzo Radio Network.
For Gonzo Radio, this is Super Time 6000 2015 for Gonzo Television Station. Coming to the greater Sandusky, Ohio area. This is Pirate Bill, and this is Frank Welker saying, watch Transformers.